All right, it is Monday the 13th of January today. Probably going to be about 3 weeks before this gets posted, so there's that. All right, I've got the first 3 rows of stitching in here. That makes 12, that's 1/8 of what I got to do to put this thing together. But I got the first 3 rows in. Yeah, that's a big head to cover. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting one wedge off of this. Each time I'm stitching it in one at a time. This one's already cut to the 12 segments. So I'll start stitching that in by hand. I'll show you a little bit of the stitching so you can see how tedious it is. And I'll get back to you when there's some more progress made. Tedious time. Show you how I'm stitching this together. Let's get you lowered down so you can see what I'm doing. Want you straight down. What I'm doing is a locked blanket stitch. So I line up the 2 pieces of fabric. Get as close to you as I can here. Line up the 2 edges as best I can. Put the needle through. About 1/8 of an inch, give or take. Pull it most of the way through. You take this loop, go through, loop around, go through again. That makes it lock. If you only go through once, that's a regular blanket stitch. Go through twice, it locks each stitch so that they don't loosen. Pull it all the way through, and then pull it down and tighten it so it locks. That way they don't come loose. That's what I'm doing. That's why this is taking so long. But it holds together really well. Ugly as shit, but it holds together really well. Do one more to show you. Through, most of the way, through the loop, wrap around through the loop again, pull it up, and pull it tight, and it makes a little knot. That's it. Okay. I'll bring you back once this row's done, and I'm ready to cut the next piece to go in. Right, that stitch row's finished. And we've gone from 1/24 done, to a 12th done, to an 1/8 done, to 1/6 of the total finished. Now, let's see what this looks like on her head. I'll set it up there, put a pin in it, hold it in place, and then I'll show you. This wig is an absolute mess, but it's starting to look like something. I'm gonna have to trim the bangs, obviously, once they're all there, but the striping seems to be working a little bit. A little more than was intended, but it does seem to be doing the job. Okay. And yeah, the hair is an absolute tangled mess now because I don't have a wig stand to work on. Even if I did, I'm working on the back of it, not the front. But we're starting to get somewhere. Well, I may as well show you the next step, which is laying it out, cutting a piece, and putting it in. I get stand here so you can see something. Okay. Take the pins out holding this up. Lay this out as flat as I can, which isn't saying much. Everything's sort of pointing in the direction it's going to go. A big hairball spider down here. Yeah, you can sort of see what's going on there. Move it about here. There. Now you got a better view. So yeah, here's what we're working with. This is where the next piece is going to go. So we're going to take this piece, peel back to make room, to get it untangled. Peel that back to make room for where we're going to lay this next piece in. Next piece is coming out of this one. Let's see, that was the back, so this is the front, so this is the piece I got to cut. Just cut along that line, but we slide the blade up as close to the fabric as possible so we're not cutting any of the hair more than necessary. Like that. You are going to lose some of the hair with cutting it. But we're going to do as little as possible because we're sliding along. It's like cutting fake fur or carpet. You want to cut the fabric, not the actual hair hanging off of it. Luckily, it's a Halloween wig, so there's not the greatest deal of coverage when it comes to what's what. We did lose a lot of that hair right there. So that got cut off is being thrown out. Throwing it out because the last thing I need is for the cat to start playing with it. So this wedge, once this is out of the way, back over here, it hangs in that direction. It lays in this direction. It'll be stitched along here. And this will lay in the next one and stitch along there. See? That's how it works. So I'll start stitching the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And eventually, I'll show you what it looks like when it's on the doll. Okay, talk to you next time.